Right.
Or is it to start to be?
Well, let's. When the president visited Benue after the the killings, and would we blame the president when he said, "Look, go solve your problem. You guys are having communal crisis. Go solve your problem." Would you blame the president if he said that, seeing that even the governor is saying, "Okay, it's not it's not it's not a religious thing. It's just some people who are aggrieved attacking the other people that they feel they are angry with."
Thank you very much. Let me correct one impression that I've had even from my colleague here. When he says it's his opinion, it's the governor's opinion. No, it's not. It's not anybody's opinion that this month is November. It's not anybody's opinion in Nigeria that Nigeria now we're in the morning hours. There is a fact and there is lies. That is why insane crimes, denial of even the Holocaust, for instance, in Germany, is a crime. It's a crime. So what the governor has said is horrible and it's criminal in nature. Now, back to your question about what Mr. Bola Tinubu said. I'm not surprised. You see, this man, Mr. Tinubu...
Would you blame him if the governor is saying this?
No, I blame Tinubu because he has all the facts at his disposal.
You don't think it's what the governor told him that he acted on?
No. He has all the intel at his disposal. He knows how many people are being killed. He knows he's keeping quiet. He knows he's even said to be enabling genocide. That is the charge that will be against him when the time comes. Because for goodness sake, this man is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. And there have been several instances in Benue where the natives say, yes, the soldiers come and they are there, but the killing is here, and they say they've not received orders to move. And if you remember, orders in the military are from the top down. The commander-in-chief is ultimately responsible.
But the president has given the direct orders, at least that we know, that go and fish these people out.
No. I mean, this is a man who, in Ore, and I keep on repeatedly saying that, remembering that. He said, did you see the cows? When Fulani herdsmen were known to have killed people. The eyewitness said these are the people. But for political reasons, Mr. Bola Tinubu claimed not to know what was going on. So he's aware of what is. That is why, for instance, he's sending his ministers up and down, the rabble-rousers, to go and lie at the international community. And we see how embarrassing it is. Not the foreign affairs minister went and was saying that less than 100 or 200 people have been killed. And people reminded him that in one town, this year, what you are talking about, over 200 were buried. And you are lying. So the president, the buck stops at the president's table. And if Nigeria will be held responsible for what is going on, Mr. Bola Tinubu will stand trial for it.
But Barrister, yes. I like the fact that you said that the buck stops at the president's table.
Yes.
When the president visited Yelwata,
yes,
he couldn't get to the point,
yes,
because they said it was hazy. His helicopter couldn't get to the village.
Yes.
But when he came back, before he left, he constituted a committee led by who? The former governor of that state, who happens to be the secretary to the government of the Federation, George Akume.
Yes.
2 months down the line. Have you heard anything about the work of that committee? Hasn't the president done the needful by setting up that committee to solve the problem? What else should he have done?
I mean, even in administration, you know that committees are set up to make sure that nothing gets done. Basically, that's what committees are set up in government, to make sure that nothing gets done. And we have some orders which are nonsensical. And I'm using the exact words of what they mean. Like the order that the Minister of Defense will go to Kedi to do what? To do what? To create more confusion there. Because the minister being there, he will require more security. Security that should be devoted towards operations. So when you hear such comment and you appoint a man who denies the genocide, the secretary of the government, so he knows he's just he's trying to obviate reality.
Yes. So in your estimation, you feel that the present government has not done anything realistically to solve the problem?
Absolutely nothing. And when I say absolutely nothing, because we have the power, we have the wherewithal, we have all the powers. Let me give you a critical example. Brigadier General Uba gets killed in Borno. In any sane society, what happens is that the military will go there, and anywhere there is suspicion of terrorists, they will level it to show the angst of the system against that killing. But what has happened? Nothing.
The Air Force went in.
No.
And
now,
some bombardments.
That would be good. The reality is this. Soldiers, rank and file, would say, okay, if a general could die, and he was treated like a fly who died, these men are sacrificing their lives for goodness sake. Nothing has happened. And you want a colonel, you want a captain, you want a lance corporal to go and fight when he has seen what has become of a general who sacrificed his life? Come on. That is why I say the buck stops with Mr. President. He's not done enough. And actually, I use the word complicit. Because if you have all the powers that Mr. Tinubu has, and you are doing nothing, rather you are telling us you have cancelled your trip to South Africa to do what? He would have been laughed at in South Africa. That's why he cancelled it. Let's
Okay, all right.